Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is the Gemini reading for September. Can't believe we're that far already in the year. Almost the middle of August, crikey. This year's going really quick, absolutely flying by. But yeah, so let's do your September reading. Now this is a collective reading. It will not resonate for everybody, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements and you may find a message in there. Yeah, so September then, Gemini. If you do like your message today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It'll help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And yeah, if you want to hear more messages from me, then when you haven't subscribed, do click that subscribe button and press the notification bell, and it will let you know whenever else I do post more messages. So let's get into this for you. Ooh, and get some more cards for Gemini, please. One more card, Spirit, for the month of September. That is more than one card. Thank you. Okay. Wow, you've got a lot of nines coming out here. You may want to check out some angel numbers for your reoccurring numbers. You've got 999. We've got a 9 of winter, a 9 of spring, and a 9 of summer. So lots of nines going on for you for this month. So yeah, do check out your angel numbers. There may be a message in there for you that they need to convey to let you know that you're on the right track, but you might just need to pay attention to some sort of message. So if you get lots of synchronicities and reoccurring numbers, do keep an eye out for them. Now, your overall energy then going into September, we've got the 9 of winter. So unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So you are very much sitting in fear at the moment. So going into the month of September, you may be getting a lot of sleepless nights, potentially having a few nightmares. Things may be... You might be obsessively thinking over things. It could very well be that you are feeling a lot of pressure. There might be a bit of depression kicking in. And you are going into the month feeling very worried and losing a lot of sleep over something. Now, at the start of the month then, we've got this 9 of springs. So protect the fruits of your labours. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Crikey, I can't even talk. So this here is telling me that you are extremely guarded at the start of the month. You are trying to protect yourself in every way possible. You are potentially trying to avoid yourself getting hurt. And you are just very much protecting everything that you are doing. You're protecting your stability. You're protecting your feelings. You are trying your hardest to keep everything stable for yourself. You are not wanting to let your guard down at all. You've got your protections up massively high at the start of the month. So clarifying all of that, we've got a King of Swords in the reverse. So possibly somebody in your energy that may be a bit manipulative. Could very well be somebody that's keeping some truths from everybody. That King of Swords is usually somebody that's a bit of a fibber, a bit of a liar. Doesn't really speak the truth, can be very manipulative as well. Now that could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So it could even be yourself. You might be hiding your own truths. You might very well be not communicating very well. You could be hiding things from yourself about certain situations. We have a 2 of Wands in the reverse. So there is definitely some sort of unhappiness going on. There is a potential partnership that is not actually working out very well. Maybe you are sick of waiting for things to happen. It could be that it's just not being very successful at the moment. With that 2 of Wands energy, it does suggest to me that whatever plan is happening isn't really working. You could just be having big dreams and things aren't moving any forward. It could also be that you've got limited ambitions at the moment, possibly because of this King of Swords energy, where things aren't being open and truthful. We have an Ace of Cups in the reverse. So you may also be feeling like you've missed out on some sort of emotional opportunity that may have given you some sort of emotional happiness. You are very well feeling like you are emotionally drained, your cup's completely empty, and you may feel like I say, you're feeling like you've lost out on some sort of new opportunity for something that would have been fulfilling. We do also have this Eight of Swords, so you are feeling very trapped in your own emotions, your own head. This is going along with this Nine of Winter as well. You're obsessing over things, you can't see a way out, you are feeling very stuck. Now it is just all in your head, because with that eight of Swords, if you have a look, her feet aren't bound. She can very easily just walk forward. You know, in this particular deck, that Eight of Swords, she's also got company, and he is trying his hardest to free her up. So this is suggesting to me that there may be somebody in your energy that is actually trying to help you from getting out of that overthinking, from trying to help you free yourself up from being stuck. So that's very much the beginning of the month. Now, what is coming in as a bit of a challenge for you during the month is we've got this Nine of Summer. So wishes coming true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. So wish fulfillment, very much getting happy, being stable, getting things that you want. I don't know why that is a challenge for you. Maybe you're not used to getting what you want and you feel it's not actually all it seems. It could be very much that because you've got your guard up, you might not actually see it coming through. But this is very much, honouring your gifts and your talents. It's well-being. It is something that is good. It is fulfillment. So let's get some clarification on why that's a challenge for you. I say challenge, it could also be a blockage. But yeah, let's get some clarification on that Nine of Summer, please, Spirit. Okay, so first card out then is the Fool, and that's in the reverse. So you're hesitating. So the reason why it's a bit of a challenge or a blockage is because you're hesitating. You don't think it is what it seems. You think it might be too good to be true, and you're hesitating whether or not to actually go for it. So whatever it is that comes up, it's going to be wish fulfillment for you, but you are very much hesitating. You don't know if it is going to be all the happiness until you've got the full clarity. The Sun there is telling me that it is going to be something that is very happy for you. It's going to be joyous. You're going to have the full clarity of the situation, but you are very much trying to balance things out. Your head over your heart. Your head's currently winning out with that Fool, and you're trying to overthink things quite a lot. Now, we do have a Two of Cups in the reverse. So it is suggesting that could also mean that there may be a bit of a falling out with somebody, which is possibly why this might also be very challenging. It might not be a falling out. It could just be that you may have to say goodbye to someone. Maybe you're looking at a new job, and somebody that you're really close to, you might have to let go of, that you're working with. It could be that you may have to move forward and release people. It could be that you might be moving and you have to maybe say goodbye to your parents or something like that. This is very much, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a lover. It's very much, there could be a bit of a disagreement. It could just be a separation, a breaking up. But it could just be that, there is a bit of a disagreement potentially there, and that could be making you feel like it's not actually as wish fulfilling and as happy as you'd like it to be, because this disagreement. Now, there is a Knight of Pentacles there as well. So this, again, could be somebody in your energy. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is unreliable. They've got no direction. They just charge on regardless of anything, but they have no purpose. They've got no drive. They've got no direction. They just keep going. They don't care what their end destination is. They've got none. They just go for the fun of going. So I'm not quite sure how that falls in with things. It could very well be that this is somebody that you're having to let go of because they've got no drive and no ambition. It could very well be that you are moving towards somebody with no drive or ambition. Maybe you feel that somebody has no drive and no ambition, and that's why you can't see it as being a wish fulfillment. Maybe it's something that you feel wouldn't be successful as a relationship if it is a love situation. If it's something where it's work related, you may also feel that you don't have the skills for that particular job in order to move into it. I mean, yeah, so this could be quite a bit of a challenge. So I think it's more of the emotional factor and potentially skills that could be the challenge behind this. Maybe having to release somebody and not having skills, or, you know, potentially just leaving people behind, and somebody that's useless in your energy. It is a hard one. It is very much, but I can understand why this is challenging, because I think that potentially leaving people behind that you may be very close to, or people that you feel, you know, maybe if there's some disagreements that are happening because of something you're moving towards, it might leave them feeling like they've got no purpose and no aim anymore, even though it's, you know, wish fulfillment for you. So if you do manage to navigate this challenge, then your outcome, we've got an 8 of Autumn, which is lovely actually as an outcome. So we've got do more research before proceeding, education in form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. The 8 of Autumn is very much you putting in a lot of energy and a lot of work into something that is potentially going to be very successful. It is also something that you could be it's going to be something you're very good at. It's stability. It is very, very, it's very hard work. I'm not going to lie. It's you doing a lot of work and putting a lot of time and effort into something. If this is representing you not having or feeling like you don't have the skills, this is telling you that you will have them. You've just got to learn it, you know. But yeah, it's whatever this 8 of Autumn is, it's going to take up a lot of your time, but it's going to be worth it. You're going to be putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort, and it is going to be worth it. It's going to give you the outcomes that you're desiring, and that's why it's ultimately the wish fulfillment. But you can see it being hard work, and I think that's possibly why you don't know whether or not it is going to be as wish fulfilling as it seems to be, because of the work and the effort and the skills that are required. So we have a 7 of Swords. So this is telling me that you may need to do things in the quiet as well. The 7 of Swords can represent, you know, I'm trying to think. People, is it lying, cheating, stealing kind of thing? So it could be that you have somebody in your energy that you need to be careful of, that is very jealous of you, maybe a bit deceptive in your energy. I don't think it's that though. I think it's very much more of the having to do things in secret. Maybe you've got people you work with that you're all competing over a certain job, and you've got an advantage but you can't tell them. It could be that you are looking to move and you've got to put in a lot of work for it. Again, you might have to keep things secret, so you're avoiding certain conflicts potentially. It could be that's potentially why you've got this 2 of Cups, because of disagreements. It could very well be that to avoid these disagreements you have to do things in secret. You do have a Chariot card as well, so that is very successful forward movement, aligning your heart with your head. You're completely in harmony and in unity within yourself. So, you know, that fall where you're hesitating has been, you've got over it, you're moving forward, you are going to have success. We have got a little bit of time for healing, so you do need a little bit of healing. So you might, whatever this is, this 8 of Autumn, you're going to be putting in a lot of time and a lot of effort into this, a lot of work, and it could be a little bit draining for you. So you may need to do a little bit of rest. Make sure you're getting plenty of rest. Make sure you're getting plenty of sleep. If it is something where you are struggling with sleep, you can get yourself some lavender and chamomile, or you can get herbal teas that can help you relax, chamomile teas. Make sure you are getting plenty of rest, because it does look as though you're going to need it, because you're going to be using a lot of energy and putting in a lot of work into whatever this 8 of autumn is at the end. It could be a new relationship that you're having to put a lot of time and effort into. I don't think it is. I think it's more work related, especially with it being a pentacle card. It's more to do with your stability, but like I say, that could be relationship related, but I do feel it's more work. So yeah, make sure you're getting plenty of rest, because you're going to need it, because you're going to be putting in a lot of hard work into this. But it does look as though it's going to be a lovely outcome for you. So let's get you a Spirit of the Animal Oracle as well. Let's see if there's any more messages that Spirit want to convey. What Spirit of the Animal Oracle should Gemini embody for the month of September, Spirit? Ooh, the Swan. It's a grace. So, you who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Gemini. It does look as though you're going to have a lovely month. So like I say, it's going to be a little bit guarded at the beginning, but you are going to have a beautifully successful end. Oh, I've just seen you've got the frog at the bottom, prosperity. That one says, let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop onto this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune await you. Pretty sure that one is relevant for you as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed your message for September. Good luck for those of you that it resonates with. It looks like you're going to have some hard work at the end of the month, but it does look as though it's going to be very, very worth it. But yeah, good luck, and thank you for joining me.